the verb you need to conjugate next? You take off the ending, but what's after that? We tell you we don't know how to change the ending of the verb to the past, and now you cannot move along.
You're standing there now, just a little confused. You're wondering just what you need to do. We tell you your life has been offline. You're falling to pieces every time, and we don't want to carry on.
Because you gotta conjugate. You take the ending down. You add the preterite just to turn it around. A, I stay O, I'ma send her on. E, stay O, I'ma send her on. You gotta conjugate. You take the ending down. To add the preterite, just to make it past tense, you gotta conjugate. You gotta conjugate.
The point is we now know how to change the end of the verb to conjugate, and so we don't need prophase help. Because
You gotta conjugate. You take the ending down. You add the preterite just to turn it around. A, I stay O, I'ma send her on. E, stay O, I'ma send her on. You gotta conjugate. You took the ending down. To add the preterite, just to make it past tense, you gotta conjugate. Ooh, conjugate.
sometimes you think you conjugate right, then the whole thing it turns out wrong. You might need to add the dash on the yo or the la, your usted form, to not be wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Where's the verb you need to conjugate next? We take off the ending, don't just leave it at that. Because you gotta conjugate. You take the ending down. You add the preterite just to turn it around. A, I stay O, I'ma send her on. E, stay O, I'ma send her on. You gotta conjugate. You took the ending down. To add the preterite just to make it past tense, you gotta conjugate. 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 You gotta conjugate.